Or, excuse me. You know the drill. Let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. Going to get started as soon as I got a few people on here. Hello, hello. I see Terry there. Anybody else? All right, you can hear me. Good, good. Hey, Michelle. Oh, it says 8 people are watching. I don't know. Maybe because of the title. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But just to kind of get into it, and you know I rarely talk politics on the channel. Hey, from Richmond, yo, what's up? Kavanaugh, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But yeah, the only reason I'm getting on here to talk is because it has just been an interesting morning of things that I shouldn't even be surprised by at this point. But did anybody else happen to watch the cold opening for last night's episode of Saturday Night Live? I mean, I just watched it myself a few hours ago. The clip itself has over 5 million views on YouTube. Has anybody had a chance to watch that yet? He should not be given a go. Yeah. I can see in here. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, I was actually on the phone with my mom just now. She saw it. She was laughing. And of course, that video clip of Samuel L. Jackson. I think it was like a clip from Pulp Fiction combined with part of the case. It was really good. Yeah, Matt Damon was great. Now, okay. And you know, I got my subscriber count up here because if I lose people for talking about this, then whatever. But let me just say this. It just kills me in how annoying it is how people are like so hypocritical. Like, once again, I don't know the guilty or innocence of Bill Cosby. I don't know because I wasn't there. But what really gets me is how when it's Bill Cosby, and I hope nobody gets offended by this, but you know, this is really out to like talking Facebook and the white people who are my friends, you know, who I know in person, who are also my Facebook friends. When it's like a black person who's accused of something, the beer. Look, he killed me at this line. I'm a keg that's half full kind of guy. I was done. That was hilarious. Then the cutout board of Alyssa Milano. That was some great stuff. But in all seriousness, let me just get back to what's really just annoyed me this morning or this afternoon. Yeah, this afternoon. When it's like a black person who's on trial for something, whether it be rape or accusations. Oh, he's guilty. We need to believe these women when they come forward and talk. And it's like nonstop when it's like, I lost one subscriber right there. See, I knew it was going to happen. But when it's about a black person on trial, then yeah, you know, he's guilty. You know, even if the woman has no evidence, they're automatically guilty. But when it's a white person on trial, oh, where's the evidence at? They're innocent until proven guilty and stuff like that. And I've had more white people on Facebook post these long dissertations about why it's wrong for this man to be on trial and stuff like that. And I'm just like, isn't this what it's all about? The Me Too and Time's Up movement? Isn't it about justice for women who are taken advantage of? And hey, I'm just saying, you know, even though those women are lying, they're brought to the court of law and a fair trial is supposed to take place, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to go? So what really gets me is the fact that when SNL, which does plenty of stuff, it's like no holds barred on anyone. When they actually make a skit about what's happening right now with Brett, oh, it's not funny. It's offensive. And I'm just like, wait, what are you talking about? Because there's a friend of mine, she usually sends me clips from SNL. It's like, because she knows I usually don't watch SNL live. So like usually Sunday or Monday, you know, the episode was funny. She'll send me a clip. Like, heck, there was a clip for the Black Panther movie I think when Kenan Thompson was in there, like cooking on a grill and eating a frozen burger. I know it was funny. Whenever it's stuff like that, oh, it's no problem. Hey, Jeremy, check this out. I laughed. I know you will too. But I sent her the clip of the trial, and she was like, oh, I haven't even watched it. I don't even think I want to. I'm like, why not? Well, I just don't want to. And I'm like, well, I mean, I thought it was pretty funny. And she was like, well, was it offensive? And I'm like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? It's SNL. It was pretty funny. I mean, and I'm like, look, the clip has over 3 million views. So obviously a lot of people think it's funny. So, I'll probably get around to it later. And I just thought about, it was just, okay, whatever. I see what's going on here. Then as I'm scrolling through my news feed, which I knew I shouldn't have done, just a bunch of, my white friends talking and going on about this. I ain't saying no names, but I feel like there have been at least 6 people on Facebook who have come out and said, well, I was, raped or sexually abused when I was younger. And I'm like, the fuck? Damn. So I don't know what it is, but whenever and this is common knowledge in America, whenever 2 people of different races are up for the same crime, like a white person and a black person, the white guy is like, oh, well, it's boys will be boys. But when it's a black guy, it's like, oh yeah, you're going to be convicted with the highest level of the law. So it just really annoys me how hypocritical people are when it comes to these kind of things. It's freaking SNL, which has mostly a white cast. I mean, I can count on one hand the number of black people who are actually in the actual skit. You had Leslie Jones at the opening of it, and then you had the one black guy who made the face and then that was it. And then Bill Cosby was mentioned, but that was it. So what really gets me is how people are so hypocritical. I bet next week when it's non Kavanaugh stuff, if it is, then I bet money a bunch of people yo man, check out this clip. And I'm like, why? It's is it too offensive? So double standards, exactly. It's just annoying how that happens. It's just you can dish out stuff and jokes when it's a black person, but when it's a white I was actually talking with somebody else. Is well, you know how it is. Whenever you're talking with a Trump supporter, you can't talk anything bad about him. And I'm just like, yep, that's how it is. Double standard. It's just ridiculous. It reminds me of the whole Azalea Banks on Wild 'N Out. How she can get online and just trash people, but when somebody is face to face with her and just spits a little joke, then she breaks down and cry. That's what it feels like, and it's just annoying as hell. It's just annoying as hell. I actually had to unfriend 3 people today, and that sucks. I'm usually not that kind of guy, but there's just been so much funk going on because what's going on in the media right now is I just can't even, because typically I'll unfollow a person. If they just post a lot of ignorant stuff, I'll just unfollow them. But then there are a lot of them, it's just you know what, I just don't even want to. I just can't even bring myself to follow you on social media anymore or be a friend. So that's it. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, let me read through some of the chats here. I'm sorry about that. I just feel like I just felt like I had to talk to somebody, and I think I talked to my mom about it briefly, and she agreed. I mean, obviously, when I could get a word in, because when she talks, you listen. But it just annoys me to death how people, I don't even just want to say white people, I just want to say people who can laugh and whatnot at one situation, but when it's the exact same situation but with a person they side with, oh no, we can't make fun of them, that's too offensive. Get the fuck out of my face with that. I can't. But yeah, anybody got any thoughts? The Samuel, what are we talking about, bro? I don't even want to it's just, it ain't having to have nots. This isn't a musical, this isn't cartoons, this is some real stuff we're talking about right now. Yeah, double standards. Tia, but what's killing me, if those women were so-called drugged, how do they remember anything? I'm lost about that though. Again, I am that, and not just with the Brett Kavanaugh case, but that's everything from the Bill Cosby's to all the other sexual allegations out there. Yeah, don't let them bring you out of your character. We like and love you the way you are. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I appreciate that, Michelle. And it's just for me to stay who I am about because I know it's talking to a brick wall when it comes to people like that who just don't want to see the comedic side of anything they find offensive. It's I'm not even going to talk to you or anything. I just don't have that kind of time or energy. I just cut them off. I just don't even feel like dealing with them. But like I said before, I bet money. Like, let's say, for example, bet money. If next Saturday they did like a Bill Cosby sketch or something like that, I bet there'll be a ton of white people sending me the clip. It's like, yo, man, check this out. This is hilarious. I'm like, why would I watch that when I tried to send you a clip of the Brett Kavanaugh case and you said that was too offensive? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's stupid. It was stupid. But, yeah, it's just the way we look at things now. I mean, if you can't sit back, look, I'm not saying rape is not funny. I'm not saying rape, sexual abuse, or anything like that is funny, but it was a damn sketch. And I mean, when you look, I didn't even look at the real case. Like, every day, what was it, Thursday and Friday, scrolling through the news. Every time I logged on to Facebook, there was a live video at the top of my news stream from like ABC or something that is, you know, streaming. I'm like, I'm not even going to watch it. But after watching the SNL sketch, I watched a little bit of the trial, and I was just shocked at how accurate it was. And to be honest, it's like a media circus. It really was a circus in there. And I'm just like, why are you mad at SNL for spoofing it when the actual case is a joke in itself? It's just crazy how people are like that. I mean, if anything, I feel like ever since Trump has been in office, every day has been like an election in terms of the tension between people, whether it be about race or anything. So, yeah, unruly lie, like real talk. We're not doing any kind of, you know, Tyler Perry stuff, or this is like real talk right now. But I wish Too Close to Home came back. I really do wish it. Because Too Close to Home was about the White House and everything. So I feel like, you know, why not integrate some of that stuff in there? Unless that gets the show canceled, but shoot. But I mean, it really is something else. Oh, it looks like we got a couple more people subscribed. That's cool. That's cool. But I thought it was funny, the Alicia Milano cutout. The fact that we had some SNL alumni come back, like Pete Davidson, the girl that played Debbie Downer, she was there. I agree. It's like people get so mad asking for proof. If Bill Cosby raped those women, you know, where's the proof? That's the thing. Because in some cases, they'll take people's word for it. But then when it comes to certain other cases, I'm just saying the complexion that gives protection. Oh, we don't need evidence. We're you know, we're good. We're going to believe them at their word. I don't know. All I'm saying is this. It's just been such a division in this country ever since, you know, Trump got elected. Like, the division has always been there. It's like it went from like a little gap to the Grand Canyon. It's like every fucking day, there's more people posting online. It's like you got people who are talking about, you know, like, believe women, don't, you know, do wrong by women. And then the other people is like, oh, get over it. Look, what really disturbs me, and as a black man, I'm used to hearing this, you know, when it comes to slavery and everything, it's like, get over it. But now I even see people telling women, well, you know, maybe not telling them directly to their face, but getting groped is no big deal, and rape and all, you'll grow out of it. And that's really disturbing. That is so, like, when people will go that far to defend Trump and his team and whatnot, that is just disturbing. Xavier, yeah, the skit was, I've watched it 3 times. The skit is like, what, 13, 15 minutes long? I've watched it 3 times. And that's bad because I need to be editing videos right now, to be honest. But I had to get on here and talk for a little bit. Like, what, it's been about 14 minutes. Like, this isn't for views. Like, if this gets views, that's great. But I'm not really doing this live stream for views. I just wanted to get this off my chest because the hell if I'm making a Facebook post about it, I ain't doing that crap. Nope. Because if I do, I know I'm going to have to block like 50 people. But, he's an educated black man who got into a sticky situation. And yeah, like, I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but, you know, I was born in 91, so I only know about the 80s from stories and stuff like that. But obviously, when it comes to drugs and whatnot, the law was not as strict as it is today. So it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of other stuff from back then comes up. But I just have yeah, I mean, for those people who don't believe racism and brutality are real, I don't even want to talk with them. I feel like that would just lead to a bunch of I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to post to my Facebook later. I'll probably do it right after the live stream. I don't give a crap. I thought it was funny as hell. It was funny. And this is exactly why I don't talk politics or anything with people, because it's just ignorance. Like, there are a hand, and what makes me like not surprised, but it's just like when there, I actually have a small handful of people who I can talk with about politics and whatnot, and most of them are white. But when it comes down to this, oh no, this is like too offensive. I don't want to watch that, and it's just like I just can't with that. Jesse Lee Peterson is a black man who believes racism doesn't exist and police brutality isn't real. I don't know what world he's living in, so I don't know. It's like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't look. This isn't bringing me down. This isn't like taking away my joy. That's not what I'm going to allow this to do. I'm just kind of like, wow, really, white people, are you really doing this right now? Like, SNL does a sketch and all of a sudden everything is like, oh, this is overly offensive. It isn't right at all. And I'm just like, get out of my face. Get out of my face. I feel like Soldier Boy. Yeah, trick, yeah. But, man, crazy shit. All right. Well, you know what? If you want to turn it around, we can. Does anybody have any other things you want to talk about? I could stay for maybe another 10 minutes, but then I got to get back to work here. But anything else? Any other questions? I mean, we don't have to talk about this anymore. We can move on to a different subject. I know there are a couple people, like, I sent them a message. They ain't reply back. It's like, you know, I sent them as like, hey, did you catch SNL? But then they ain't say nothing. Then like, all right, whatever. I ain't gonna lie. I ought to go to see Night School tonight. But I might see it tomorrow. Hopefully. We'll see. You seen the Trayvon Martin story? I have not, actually. I have not. I need to watch the Quincy Jones documentary on Netflix. I need to watch the Trayvon Martin story. There are several things on my to watch list. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. Oh, we got another subscriber. That's cool. And guys, like, I'm really itching. You know, my hand is itching to do another giveaway. So once we hit that 50,000, which I do hope we will hit it when the show comes back on the air. All right, well, doesn't look like a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, plus it looks like the apartment upstairs is vacuuming, so I don't want to have a lot of background noise. But I'll probably do a live stream later or something like that. But thanks to everyone who tuned into this one. Like I said, I know this is a step out of the norm for me to talk about this kind of stuff. I had to get it off my chest. I hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday evening, afternoon. I probably won't be back until maybe 9-ish. I got a lot of stuff to get done. Matter of fact, I might just play the Quincy Jones documentary while I'm working on stuff. But yeah. All right, guys. Take care. I'll talk to you all soon.